doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because a player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player thick where I hear any goddamn screen, we do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all and welcome. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, what is the day? Damn it, I done moved my dog on camera. What the day went? Tuesday. It's 2/10. It's 2/10/2026. 2/10/2026. How's everybody living? How's everything going, man? I'm so proud of y'all. I am so proud of y'all for showing up when it's time to show up. Y'all let people know that you're around here. We need some thumbs ups. We trying to get to 100. We need 100 real quick. Don't be afraid. Help a player out for the nightly news around here in these streets. Y'all see I'm back to the old headphones, right? They made me look bad. This is what happens. Listen. I so because I'm frugal. I'm frugal out here. I don't like to spend money. I really don't like to spend money. So I was trying to I gave these people a chance. I tried to give people chances because, you know, everybody, they be buying the luxury items and the real expensive items, and the people who selling affordable shit, affordable stuff, they really don't get the type of recognition that need to be gotten out here in the street. They don't get the same type of love as like a Louis, a Gucci, a Fendi, something like Mike Kors, something like that right there. They don't get like the same type of love. So I be trying to support the less than's. Damn it, is that derogatory? The people who is less than like the millionaires, you know what I'm saying? The millionaires and the quadrillionaires, less than that right there. So I try to support these people. Remember, I was on the show and I was popping, I was talking crowd like, yeah, boy, you see I got the new ones. Remember I had them did that right there. And when I got off, when the show was over and I tried to do like some other work, I couldn't hear nothing. I thought that all my systems was down. I'm checking systems. I'm trying to see if stuff plugged in. Damn it, did I turn the knob off? But I ain't did nothing. So I said, well, let me, because I was finna throw these, the ones I got on right now. I was gonna throw these in the garbage because I was like, I'm brand new, bitch. I don't need you no more with your broke ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was thinking about like my headphones. But some say, no. Don't throw away. Don't throw away loyalty. Don't you throw away loyalty. You keep loyalty, because loyalty has been loyal to you. So you keep loyalty. Don't let it go. So the first lady, the loyalty lady is still here. Damn it, she's still on the team. That little new bit, five. Hit you 5. I don't even want you no more. You see how I threw it? And I ain't really want to like throw it hard because I still got the box. I got to put this shit. Hold on. Did I just break it? Oh, God. Don't break. No, they was already broken. My bad. So, listen. What we is going to do out here in these streets, we gonna wrap it on up all cute and stuff for how they had it. And I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. So, there's a button. Oh, maybe I hit the mute button. I probably hit the mute button. Because, like, look. There's like 2 buttons. So there is I probably hit the mute button. And like, this is a volume button. Oh, so this the plus. I just slid it down And this way the plus at, so it was on minus. So maybe by me moving, I turn. Let me test that. Hold on, swole up. Hold on now. We can't just, you know what I'm saying? We can't give back the new girl. We can't give her back real quick. Hold on. Not so soon, Willie, not so soon. Let's see. Slow me down. Let's see. Let me play a quick little video.
Let's get out to Doug Evans.
Okay, I can't hear nothing. All right, hold on. Whoa, slow me down. Let's see if I play it.
With this conviction, Doug, and what is next for this community? And
the new chick ain't that bad. The new chick ain't that bad. But listen, loyalty ain't going nowhere. Love you, babies. Love you, sugars. Oh, these my babies right here. So we gonna keep her. We gonna keep it, and we gonna use you like on the weekend or something like that right there. Hey man, listen, you been around a long time, and you shouldn't have to put in all this doggone work. When you've been loyal, that means that you work less. You should be able to work less because you put in the time to build. Me and her was building. Shit, look at what we had them built. You know what I'm saying? So now you get to lay back and what's the word called? Enjoy the fruits of your labor, baby. Yeah. So now you can like only work like on the weekends or something like that right there. So we gonna keep going, sugar. Oh, she on vacay right now. She's gonna be back. Don't even worry about it. How y'all doing? Is everybody okay? All because I ain't even much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that you can. Don't even worry about it. Didn't know about no Valium and all that fly stuff. That's them young girls. Just like a young girl. We new to the young girls and they doing things different than the older babies, the old loyal babies. These young hoes, listen. I told y'all this is gonna be like a different type of Valentine's because these young girls ain't got no loyalty bones. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they ain't got that loyalty spirit. There is a loyalty spirit, right? There's a spirit for everything. These babies, they ain't got that spirit out here in the doggone street, man. Oh, Jesus. So listen, we gonna use her. We gonna use them for as much as we can. We gonna use her for as much as we can and see if she can stand up in the paint. See if she can stand on up in the paint out here in these streets. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably got offended. Why y'all always trying to use girls and all that fly stuff right there? That's because we supposed to use girls and stuff like that right there. The same way that y'all supposed to use guys and stuff like that right there. We supposed to use one another. It's like when you get hired at a job. What if your job didn't use you? I mean, your ass don't get paid either, right? That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Yeah. So listen, we be hearing stuff like back in the past, but once we think about it, especially when you come around here to the Willie Williams show, we gonna think stuff through. Yeah. Usury is a good thing. Usury is a good thing. For real though. I'm just trying to help. We've been taught a little off. We've been taught a little different. You know what I'm saying? Whew. I wasn't gonna come to work today. I promise y'all I wasn't. I don't know. It's something about February. It been cold and shit. Me and the L, we really don't get along. You know what I'm saying? It was like 40 degrees this morning and shit. And then it did what Florida do. It was like 40, 41, and then it like got up to 78. I was like, that was up. That Florida, baby. That's that Florida weather. Now they say they're gonna drop back down to like 50 or something. What is they doing? Why they playing with the weather, dog? Leave the weather alone. Like y'all got to stop turning the knobs and stuff. Leave the knobs alone. What are we doing? Anyway, y'all come on in, hit thumbs up, buddy. Y'all, we everywhere. We everywhere you want to be. We everywhere. Subscribe, share, let people know what's going on out here. Now, why are they talking about a rapper? Now, I just saw some. Yeah, we can start with this one right here, too. I don't even know if it got sound. Hold on. Oh, it got sound. I'm just seeing this right here, so I'm just going to throw this on into the mix real quick for you good people. What I finna say? Why is it look good? Why is it championed and or push? Why is Cougars push
more than men who like them young girls. And why is it? Well, hold on. Let me ask the question because I don't know. We have a name for older women wanting them young Thundercats out here, right? Right. Got it. And that's Cougar. Nice little name. A nice little subtle name, you know. Do we have a word for the players who like them young girls? And I ain't saying like sugar daddy, you know, cause that ain't like because we got sugar mama. So we got a sugar mama and we got sugar daddy. So them names like they go together. But we ain't got no name to go through. Oh, they call them creeps. So the males who do what the women do, they call them creeps. And the women get to be called cougars. You call them old heads. They say sugar daddy is the name. But remember, for the sugar daddy, we got sugar mama. Yeah. And that's sad that they call them predators and creeps. Why is our name so like sad and like it's to tear down a man? Damn it, it's to shame a man. Shit is derogatory. I don't like them things. He call them OGs out here. You say just call me back though, Jody. That's what's up. I was just thinking about that right there because of the show that we was finna get involved in when we talking about a bunch of cougars. Bunch of cougars finna go to jail like any goddamn street. I don't know, but listen. When that old cooch ain't paying, old cooch ain't getting paid out here. I'm just trying to tell you something. Listen. Shout out to our older sister who's still slinging that monkey. Who is not only slinging that monkey, though. They know how to cook a 15-bean soup. You know what I'm saying? A 15-bean, a 7-bean. You know what I'm saying? Lima beans and give me some lima beans and smoked necks or something, or like some lima beans and ham hocks. I think that lima beans and ham hocks, they go together. You know what I'm saying? He said cougars equal spoiled milk. But if you strain the spoiled milk, I'm just saying something though. Listen, can y'all old heads? Well, y'all not called an old head. So can y'all cougars get like the young girls, like some tips and tricks or something? How to stay like fresh or something like that? So the ham house is going with the lima bean. Got it. There you go, y'all. When I tell y'all. Because women is having a hard time when players be asking, well, what do you bring to the table? Let me talk about these old babies. Damn it, listen to all our older sisters. If a player go to asking y'all what y'all bring to the table, just say, no kids. When I tell you that is a beautiful table, I'm trying to tell y'all something. Look. We can hunch like a lot. And shout out to the ones who done made it through menopause and they ready now. You know what I'm saying? Thing ready. You ready and you can't have kids. And you know how to cook beans and rice. I know something. So listen. I'm surprised that y'all ain't getting jumped on. I am really surprised that our older sisters not getting jumped on. But hell, now that I think about it, I can kind of understand because y'all got all y'all ducks in a row and y'all know how to keep a man. See, in my mind, like the majority of our cougars is cougars because their husband had done died or something. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just out here single like that, you know? Something happened, which destroyed the family and stuff like that right there. So a death, or maybe they lost their husband like in the war or something like that. And like in the past 5 or 10 years or something, they lost their husband in a war or something. Or hell, maybe they lost their husband to like another man, or maybe they lost their husband to like the prison system or something like that. And now they just out here, you know, they trying to find their way. Shout out to the older. All right, hold on. So is they only cougars if they like the young players, or is they still cougars if they like male and female? Huh? Are they still cougars if they like both sexes? If they got a little bisexuals in them? And shout out to y'all older women who get like late 50s and 60s and shit, and then y'all want to come out the closet. That's what's up. And hell, you still like on like the usher board and shit like that right there. You still going to church and everything. You know what I'm saying? You still fandangling and stuff like that right there. You still meeting up at Audis and stuff, you know, talking with your girls, stuff like that right there. But you know, came out the closet because that meant you been holding it for a long time. You know, and you like, well, hell, if I'm about to die, bitch. I'm gonna go ahead on and sow my raw oats. Yeah. He say, nah, that's a bull. That you is lying to me. He say, who is old and confused? Who old and confused out here in these streets? Listen, man, live y'all best. Like, I know that y'all growed up different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all growed up different out here in these doggone streets. And listen, they got stuff for your problems. Willie, what problems are you talking about? For that little dry spell, we got all type of cooking oils and, you know what I'm saying, grease. Shout out to you babies using Blue Magic, bitch, down there. Try to grease it up. Y'all is so wrong. Y'all so wrong. But listen, you got to do what you got to do. Hell, players is popping those blues and stuff like that. They got commercials for what the dudes is doing. I'm just saying, got some damn, they got that Crisco and shit. They got that peanut oil. I hope you ain't got no peanut allergy. Y'all just putting stuff on it, you know. They got that holy, well, don't leave it alone. Can I ask y'all something? Can we talk? Cause we grown. Cause like we together. All right, so we grown. We got kids and all that fly stuff. Well, not all. But we old enough to, like, you know what I'm saying? We've been paying taxes. We've been paying taxes for a little minute. Yeah. They putting that Vaseline on that thing. I've always wondered this right here. For all y'all who be like, and I'm talking to our older sisters out here. Have y'all ever been turned on in church? Have you ever been, what? I'm going to be respectable. Have you ever released in church? I know. You could be like, hell no, I ain't never did that, because you don't want to tell the truth, because you don't want the public to know, but you're not hiding it from God. I'm just saying, just like keep it like 100. Say that's a sick question. Watch this. Players. Watch this. Players, have y'all ever been erect in church? Just saying. Around here we have the permission to speak honestly, you know? It just be something, cause I just be thinking, because back like in school and stuff, remember back when you was in school and everybody had to come up to the board and do a problem and shit like that right there, but when they call you, and I'm talking to you players, when they call you, and for some reason, your thing doing something different than what your mind doing, your thing doing a whole different thing, and you don't want to get up because your thing trying to speak to the public. You know what I'm saying? It's out. As soon as you get up, everybody can be like, you know what I'm saying? See, it got a mind of its own, so that's why I'm asking questions like this right here. Like, all right, because we have been in places to where it just did what it wanted to do. So I was just asking because I'm not a woman, and I just want to know, have y'all ever like reach your peak in church? Just saying, you can lie to me. You can lie to me all you want to. You can't lie to God. Move right along. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little something. How many thumbs up do we got out here in the doggone street? What are we looking at? We looking at 92. Can we hit 100 before I start, since y'all want to be all supportive and stuff like that right now? Come on. Let's just go ahead on and hit 100. Huh? Yes, it's involuntary. It's an involuntary muscle. It does what it want to do. It is kind of like when females get essayed and or graped. They get off. Not all, but it's involuntary. And that's why women feel so sad and be like, oh my God, I enjoyed it and I didn't want to enjoy it. But your body does what your body gonna do. Involuntary. You know what I'm saying? So I was just asking grown-up questions. How's we supposed to know stuff if we ain't gonna ask stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't keep our thoughts and our questions to ourselves because we ain't got the answers. We wouldn't have a question if we had the answers. But we would have the, and then we'd be, don't worry about it. Just saying something. Hold on, let me see. Is y'all gonna do a plus? Give yourself a pat on the back, but y'all to hit 100. That's what I'm talking about. And that by 26. By 26 past the hour. That's what's up. You say, okay, Willie, are you talking about lust? Really? I don't know. I don't know. Like, because I know how it happens with males. We don't even have to be thinking about it. And that's why we have that saying of the wind can just be blowing and that thing will pop up. Like, we don't even have to think and they're going to do what they're going to do. So I'm just saying, because y'all can be like riding on a motorcycle or riding in the car and y'all can it'll just get off for you. You know what I'm saying? You can reach your peak. So I'm just saying, like, you in church, you in the word and all that fly stuff, and you getting like sensations and stuff. You feeling good while you in church. Your pheromones kicking and all that. Yeah. Do whatever gets you there, though. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, they labeled it a wannabe rapper. We got a wannabe rapper. Why would the news do a player like that right there? Yes, motorcycles is vibration. Think about this right here. Because I grew up in church. To see and feel the effects of excitement and joyfulness. Have y'all ever, like I love church music. Like, I love the drums. I love when pastors getting into it. It makes me excited. It does something to me. You know what I'm saying? So I could just imagine if it's women who, getting excited, and we get excited different. Our body do different things when we have a little excitement. So I was just thinking, and listen, you said vibration on the motorcycle. Well, the drums, that music, that's vibration. You can literally feel music. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm just asking. But the news done call out a wannabe rapper. He gets busted. He done got busted out here. And hold on. Oh, yeah. All right, so this was about 4 hours ago. He done got busted over an acid attack. It said a Nassau acid attack. They perp walked them. Suspect's dad flips off the camera as victim stands with family. Here we go. I ain't even watching it because I'm just seeing it. I want to be rapper. What his name is? What's your name is? Acid face.
Hey, Terrell, you got anything to say? Anything to say, Terrell?
Say nothing? Oh, yeah.
You don't have anything to say? You want to give us the finger again?
That was kind of antagonizing. You want to give us the finger again? What?
So we're here this morning to announce that after nearly 5 years, through the incredible efforts of our Nassau County Police Department, and I cannot emphasize enough how hard the Nassau County Police Department worked with us on this case, and my prosecutors, we have now indicted the individual responsible for attacking Nafia Ikram with acid outside her home in Elmont in 2021. That individual is Terrell Campbell. He was arraigned this morning here in Mineola on charges of 2 counts of assault in the first degree criminal possession of a weapon in the 4th degree, and unlawful possessing noxious materials. He was remanded by Judge Joy Watson. If convicted, he faces up to 25 years in prison.
Okay.
This heartless defendant intended to cause her irreversible harm. And later, he cared so little about the traumatic, life-altering injuries he caused, he used the attack to try to further his rap career.
Did she say that he did the attack to further his rap career?
He used the attack to try to further his rap career.
What did he think that he was gonna do? Go to jail for like a little bit and then jump on that? Well, yeah. You might got a point.
Campbell thought he got away with it. He bragged on the internet for everyone to see.
So he thought he got away with it while bragging on the internet so everybody could see. This ain't making no sense.
He thought, after several years without an arrest, that he was home free.
Okay.
He could not have been more wrong. Under the name Young Based Prince is a song called Obsidian. And obsidian means hot lava that comes from a volcano, and when it cools into a rock, it's called obsidian rock. In this song, Obsidian, he raps on the street in the night like a hitman assassin, trying to run up and have your face burned in acid.
Dang. No, he did. Acid Man. They probably need to call him Acid Man. But what is his name? Young something?
Is a song called
Hello.
Obsidian. He thought, after several years without an arrest,
Yeah.
that he was home free. He could not have been more wrong. Under the name Young Based Prince.
Young Bass Prince. Young Bass Prince. Young Bass Prince. So you gonna damage a baby like that right there? Through your rap career? Y'all, this internet though. This internet is like a real thing. A real thing. Which is kind of crazy to me because back in my day, if you like went to jail, you had like that little credit and stuff like that right there. And them ladies love you. They give you everything. And I mean everything if you had done been to jail out here. So I'm guessing that people is trying to go to jail so they can get that status. That's crazy to me. Because the dudes who used to go to jail was going to jail for dope. You know, man, every now and then if they had done killed somebody, I got it. Or attempted murder or something like that. But they didn't set out to do this type of stuff for their career, though. I don't even think that the dudes was trying to go to jail back in my day, but cause they were trying to get some money. They weren't trying to go to jail to boost a rap career because it wouldn't have made sense. You would have already had to have your background in jail or your background in these streets and be known in these streets, and then you create a rap career. Player doing it backwards. Well, hell, I never thought about doing it like that right there. So maybe it'll work for somebody. I don't know, but man, they ladies, I don't know what she did to Buddy. Hell, she probably ain't want to sign him. He probably was trying to get signed through her. He said, got to be more careful. He said, drugs take you to another level. Facts. Say acid rap is crazy. He said, young dumbass, a struggle rapper. Yeah, it is. This is crazy, but we got crazy people out here in these streets. You say, well, there ain't nobody accusing him of being smart. That's a fact. It's a fact. We ain't do that right there. Nope. Now, what is this right here? Because somebody said something about some brothers and sisters. All right, bam. We got some, and I don't mean it like that right there, but hell, if you love your brother and you love your sister, have at it. Shit, you grown. You grown. We can't be grown and then don't do grown people stuff. Y'all got to stop it. But hold on. I'm trying to click on it because I thought I had the whole thing for y'all, but obviously I don't. So click. Damn. All right, here, when y'all come on in, when y'all hit the thumbs up button, man, do not be afraid to support a player. Do not be afraid to support a player. Oh, all right. So I can just grab it like this right here. I got it. Y'all, oh, man, look. I saw this one right here earlier. They say siblings have been found dead in the murder-suicide. Siblings. That mean that they got like either the same mama or the same daddy, and sometimes it's rare. It's rare, but sometimes they got both mom and same dad out here in these streets. I'm gonna put up on the screen for you real quick. And this happened in the Popka, so this is in Orlando. It's in Central Florida. Go ahead.
Meantime, we are learning more about what led to police finding a brother and sister dead in a convenience store Friday night. This all happened at Griffin's General Store on West Michael Gladden Boulevard in Apopka. West 2's Justin Shecker is there live. Justin, what did you learn from police today?
Well, Jesse, at the top of the hour, Apopka police posted on their Facebook page that this was a domestic murder-suicide involving two siblings. Police say investigators determined the suspect went into this general store on Friday, fatally shot his sister, and then took his own life.
The community is really shocked.
Griffin's General Store in Apopka was still closed Monday afternoon as people stopped by to add items to the temporary memorial balloons, candles, and flowers out front.
I'm still trying to process this, you know, because she was a really, really good friend of mine, and she was a really, really good person.
Victor says he last saw his friend Shanita Swift Friday evening when he left the store around 6:30.
It's like unbelievable that something like this could happen to such a wonderful person.
Family members identified Shanita and her brother Ezra Swift as the two people Apopka police.
Look at that. Oh, shout out to player for having tattoos in his face. Saying people tattoos on their face is bad people. Just like going on the pointed eye. And this is his sister. Damn it, she on the ninja? That look like a ninja. Go ahead.
He's found dead inside this business just before 9 on Friday night. In their initial update on Facebook, police said there was no known ongoing threat to the public, and it was unclear if this was a double homicide or a possible murder-suicide.
You say that you want to know who Victor's dentist is. You is wrong for that.
Once you got in the store, she would say something.
Listen, when them girls be out there riding on them bikes, they got on them little short, them little jean shorts and shit. Real riders. And listen, she not just sitting on the bike. She is she was a real rider. Look at her glasses. The glasses match the bike. So in my mind, that was her bike. Shout out to the riders.
Probably bring you up even if she didn't know you were down. She was just that type of person. This is a sad situation. I am really shocked.
Marvin Prince says every time he'd see Shanita behind the counter at the general store, she had a smile on her face.
I pray and hope that they find and figure out what happened here, because this is just unbelievable. For that time of night, the store is open. A lot of people is around here, so I don't understand why nobody don't know nothing, but somebody knows something.
You say, look at that draws. Yeah. Now, players say here, it was a whole bunch of people out there, and ain't nobody know nothing. Listen, y'all go it on and call in anonymous. Y'all call in anonymous. Tell on people, dog.
And again, the breaking news update at the top of the hour. Apopka police say the evidence collected at the scene, witness statements, and forensic findings confirm that this was a domestic murder-suicide between those two adult siblings. Covering Orange County Live in Apopka, I'm Justin Sheck.
I don't know. Now what? Now what will make a player shoot kill his sister and then himself? Y'all know we gotta speculate. We gonna speculate. Look. Damn, I gotta slide this just a little bit. Gotta slide down so I can see the little bar. Just a little bit. Do y'all think that they had like a little something going on or something? Or is it just me? You know, I just be out here thinking. I don't put none past humans. I don't put none past humans. You like what you like. And by me thinking that way, now did she get pregnant or something like that and she want to keep the baby? I have no idea. But one of the other reasons, or the only other reason that I could see a brother shooting his sister is she stole something from him and she stole some work. She stole some work or something. You know, and maybe it was fronted to him and he ain't had no way to pay some shit back. And he like, bitch, I can't believe you had done stole my son, done bammed ass. And he probably ain't even mean to kill her. But once he had done killed her, allegedly, then he like, I ain't going to jail. Bitch, I ain't got, bitch, I done killed my son. I love my sister. And bammed himself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that he meant, hell, he probably didn't meant to knock off. He probably meant like the scale or something like that. Bitch, if you don't give me, you know how we be out here acting. So I don't know. It's hey. So it's either stealing something, and she wanted to keep the baby. I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just be thinking in this manner. I be thinking in this manner, and it just is what it is. Speaking of shooting some doggone body, no, you know, no. We're not finna keep doing that right there because I got to go ahead on and get these Cougars out the way real quick. Say or just jealous. Yeah. Listen. How many of y'all like y'all brother? And how many of y'all like y'all sister? Huh? I know that y'all around here fandangling. It is what it is, dog. Y'all almost dead. Y'all almost dead. You can tell the truth now. You can tell the truth now. You know what I'm saying? It just always like trip me out, like, cause we be out in the streets and y'all be having friends and stuff like that. You went to school with people, you in the community and y'all got friends and y'all's partners maybe got a fine sister. Sister got rump all on her. Everything look good on that baby. Like that baby look good. Everybody know that baby look good. But he act like she don't look good like that. Y'all play too much. But listen. He act like she don't look good like that. But then the chicks who he holler at damn near resemble the body style of his sister. I don't see her like that. You might be right, but all the chicks I see you holler at, damn, they're shaped just like Sister Pill. I'm just saying. Think about, watch this. Think about the sisters and they brothers. I want y'all to really just think about y'all past. And think about this right here. Her brother probably in the streets trapping. He probably getting money and shit like that right there. His look and everything, like he getting it, stacking it, balling, you know what I'm saying? He rough out there, be fighting out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? The dudes that she's attracted to, the dudes that she finds sexy and attractive, damn near resemble her brother. Their actions and everything that they do damn near is the same as her brother. Yeah. The dudes that she calling sexy on TV, her brother got the same body type. Yeah, I don't think that we be thinking it through. But then again, I do think that we be thinking it through, but we do that thing called hush. We'll never say it out loud. We won't do it. He said, nah. He said that was his sister / side piece. He said, are they biological? They should be. I don't know. This shit crazy out here in these doggone street. But anyway. Let's go ahead on to get into this. Let's go ahead on to get into this. Y'all out here feeling so decent. So decent, but damn it. I be trying to help. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen for you real quick. Let me make sure I got the right one, baby. All right. We got what is her name? Trinica, Trini. Her name's something. But we have a former Charlotte councilwoman pleads guilty to federal fraud charges. This baby say, and you think I'm going to jail.
Former Charlotte City Councilwoman Tijuana Brown is going to have to wait to learn her fate after she took a plea deal in her wire fraud case. Action 9 attorney Jason Stujenki was there in federal court today as Brown pleaded guilty.
How many of y'all ever been down to Tijuana? If you know, then you know.
Tijuana Brown pleaded guilty to wire fraud conspiracy. She may get probation instead of prison time. Prosecutors here told Judge Kiesler they're not opposed to that. Tijuana Brown came to court passing the cameras but not making eye contact. Assistant U.S. attorneys say she lied on loan applications for COVID relief funds. More specifically, Small Business Administration ones, including PPP money. Remember, that was designed to protect jobs, among other things. Investigators say Brown tricked the government out of more than $40,000 and even spent $15,000 of it on a 50th birthday party for herself, one in which she celebrated by taking a horse-drawn carriage to the Harvey Gantt Center and posing for pictures on a throne.
Y'all do remember that I had did this story here before. They said that baby spent $50,000 on her own party. They say she got it for 43. She came up. She came up real quick.
$40,000 and even spent $15,000 of it on a 50th birthday party for herself, one in which she celebrated by taking a horse-drawn carriage to the Harvey Gantt Center and posing for pictures on a throne.
Do y'all know how much you got to be failing? Do y'all know how much you got to be failing for you to spend for you to even throw your own party? For you to throw, I don't know too many people who have ever thrown. Here, I've never known anyone to throw their own party. And I know every year these chicks get income taxes, so you know what I'm saying, they got the bag. And in all my years, I've never $15,000. So this how you done spent your little come up money? You done robbed the bank and you done blow 15. But if you ain't got, so you mean to tell me with all that monkey, you ain't got a player who could have threw you like a party like Chuck E. Cheese, something like that right there? Threw you a little party at Chuck E. Cheese and had you like with like 100 balloons or something. That baby bought her own horse and carriage, her own dress. Listen. I want y'all to just think about this right here. She. And look at all her friends. Wasn't nobody trying to hunt you? Wow. So you turned down all the dudes who were trying to get you. Used it. You is sad, lady. I want y'all, you're sad. She had to rent out the venue. She had to get her hair did, which really wasn't too much. And she went basic, which is good. It's a good look because it just shows her face. She went with a nice flowing long ponytail. Nice. You had to find the dress or get the dress made. You had to do the invitation type thing because you wanted everybody to come and dress to impress, and you know what I'm saying? For your own birthday party. You ain't got a dang-a-lang. Oh, you ain't got a meat that love you.
On a 50th birthday party for herself, one in which she celebrated by taking a horse-drawn carriage to the Harvey Gantt Center and posing for pictures on a throne.
On a throne. So thrones mean that you either a king or a queen, right? Sad.
She served time in federal prison decades ago, also on fraud-related charges, and was the first former felon elected to Charlotte City Council.
I probably knew this, and I probably said this when I had them did this story, but y'all did just hear that she's a convicted felon, right? A convicted felon, she served time?
Throne. She served time in federal prison.
I want y'all to just understand this right here. She was made councilwoman with felonies. And a lot of y'all got a problem with our president being the president because he got felonies. Well, damn it, a black woman did it first. Well, not president, but damn it, she got the councilwoman like she got a little upscale job and shit while being a felon.
Decades ago, also on fraud-related charges, and was the first former...
And listen, I was always taught, she's supposed to be even, baby. You don't went brown and bronze and shit. Who you trying to look like?
Felon elected to Charlotte City Council.
I do not like that hairdo, sister. You could do better.
Council. Fast forward to now. Technically, Brown faces up
tall.
to 20 years behind bars.
Oh, that baby tall right there.
My mom sat on the couch. She watched WSOC TV run the story.
But as she indicated in this recent Facebook Live, which, by the way, is unusual for a defendant awaiting a plea hearing, she expects probation.
Whoever thought I was going to prison, you're stupid.
Likewise,
Ooh, she said, y'all stupid. Y'all thought that she was going to prison? Y'all stupid. She went live and she did this before the plea came down.
Prosecutors told the judge the plea agreement mentions probation and that they're okay with that. The government would also seek to recover the $40-some thousand.
The judge has...
You remember that, right? Right. You say you did say a while back that the black females in office is failing bad. Facts. Fact, I still stand on
The
that,
final say on any plea deal. I didn't hear him set a date for sentencing yet. In Uptown, Jason Stujanki, Channel 9.
So she ain't, damn it. Damn, she, hold on.
Fast forward to
Baby, that got a little, baby got some size on her right there, boy.
now.
Listen, y'all boy got to be careful out here. You can fuck around and jump on you now. Do not let her swing first. I know around here at the Willie Williams Show, we tell men, you don't ever hit a woman first. Listen. You don't ever start off the fight by hitting the bitch. No. You continue to fight by hitting the bitch. Man, you got to duck, pop. You got to watch out for that. Baby got a little size on her now. And a lot of y'all, now I think like the average man, like 5'9". Boy, y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful, man. Move right along. I ain't going to eat much. Hold you. It ain't just black. Listen, boy, it ain't just black. I'm finna bring y'all down here to Florida. My state, stay in your ground state. Bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth Our Life State. Going down here to Duval. Put up on the screen, we're going downtown. We have a former Duval Teachers Unions leaders receiving prison time, receiving a prison sentence. They done frauded the system out of millions. When I say they,
we are waiting to hear the sentence in the case of two former Duval County Teachers Union leaders. They admit to a fraud scheme that prosecutors say drained millions of dollars from teachers over nearly a decade.
Former Duval Teachers United president.
Look at that. Y'all lovely educators that linked up together. Teresa, now you done got Ruby. Do y'all understand? And I don't know. When your name Ruby, you up in age. I don't know like an under 40 name Ruby. Ruby is like an older sister name I hear in these streets. So did Teresa persuade Ruby or did Ruby persuade Teresa?
70-year-old Teresa Brady.
Hold on. Terry? Who is Terry?
Year-old Terry.
70?
Former Duval Teachers United president, 70-year-old Terry. Teresa Brady. And former DTU vice president, 82-year-old Ruby George.
70 and 82. Damn. Whoa. Slow me down, pimp. 70. I just want to say for Teresa. For Teresa, you look good for 70. For our white queen out here, damn it, you look real good. For 70, I've seen 70-year-old white queens. Teresa, I don't know what you doing. Keep doing it, sister. Ruby. I guess when they say black don't crack, bitch. Look. Ruby 82, bitch. Look at Ruby. Do y'all even understand that Ruby can go for like 55? Am I lying? Or am I just biased? Am I lying that she can go for like a 53, 54, 55 auntie? I'm talking about Ruby. You say they old, period. Yeah. Listen. Can't neither one of them have children. Just saying. They gonna need a pen pal. They gonna need pen pals. Teresa should looks like she about 41 in white years. So listen, man. But listen. You say they both 70. Yeah, wow. You said Teresa is really 26. Got to be more careful. Yes, Ruby has no face wrinkles. She got like the basic when you smile and shit like that, but those are not considered wrinkles. Damn, Ruby 82, Teresa 70. That's what you say. You say, look at the teeth. Ruby been keeping herself up. Shout out to me back. Oh, damn it. I almost forgot we were doing the show about. Go ahead, because they frauding people. Go ahead.
Pleaded guilty to taking money from the union, then covering it up. Reporter Scott Johnson has been monitoring from the outside of the courthouse today. Scott?
Terry Brady and Ruby George are in right now in this sentencing hearing, which is as packed of a hearing.
He ain't got no flavor when he talk. He's just so bland just then. Hold on. My bad, player, but go ahead.
Ruby George are in right now in this sentencing hearing, which is as packed of a hearing as I've ever seen. They had to switch courtrooms because so many people showed up. A lot of supporters or onlookers who knew Terry Brady and Ruby George because they were just all over the county for years, decades really, as pretty well-known public figures. And I want to read you a rough quote we took down of when Terry Brady was speaking to the court. This is what she had to say. Would have never thought that in my life I would be standing in your courtroom, horrified and ashamed. Take responsibility for my actions. I have hurt Duval Teachers United. Each person I considered family stood with me as I devoted my life. Because of my actions, I have lost their trust. And when Terry Brady walked into court with...
Yeah, I am real disappointed with Terry. I'm real disappointed with Terry. Terry said would have never thought. Remember, Terry's 70 now. I want y'all to talk about this. Terry never thought that she would have been in the courtroom. Do y'all understand that a white queen that's 70 typically don't ever end up in the courtroom? Damn near ever. Horrified and ashamed. You're a little scared, you know what I'm saying? Because you never been to jail. I get it. She take full responsibility for her actions. He said, I have hurt the Duval Teachers United. Each person I consider family stood with me as I took all their goddamn money. Well, she didn't say that, but first time for everything, right? I am so hurt. Terry, what type of white woman is you?
her attorney, Hank Cox. I tried to speak with him. This is what happened.
Oh, my God.
Ms. Brady, do you have anything
to
say about this?
No, she doesn't.
Mr. Cox, can you say anything about it?
No, I can't. I'm going to court.
Got some thick calves. Hold on, sister. We can't just let you walk past us like that and you 70 and you can walk. Go ahead.
Say about
No,
this.
she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Mr. Cox, can you say anything about it?
No, I can't. I'm going to court.
Mr. Cox probably trying to smash, and I don't blame him. So y'all couldn't swing the camera around so we can have a better look at our the lady.
And both women, their lawyers have argued to try and get maybe house arrest or not a full prison sentence. We'll have to see what happens. It's literally happening right now in the federal courthouse, and we will bring an update as we learn more. For now, we're live downtown. Scott Johnson.
So they trying to get like a little house arrest or something, like, please take it light on us because we up in age and we elderly. Do y'all, damn it, I think I did a story. It was an 85-year-old man who had done shot somebody, and they sent his ass right to jail. Don't give a damn about you being elderly. Don't care nothing about that. Yo bad. But listen, she still walk good. That baby still walk good. Hell, she probably ain't got no drawers. Look.
Ms. Brady, do you have anything to say about this?
No, she doesn't.
Mr.
I tell y'all, at 5 o'clock, damn it, at 1 o'clock is happy hour somewhere. She probably be leaving early and shit. She probably got her container with coffee. Shout out to y'all old heads. Y'all be coffee liquor drinkers. I don't.
Cox, can you say anything about it?
No, I can't. I'm going to court.
She got that wide walk though. I know me some white ladies who got a wide walk like that.
Anything to say about this?
No, she doesn't.
Mr. Cox,
walk wide.
Can you say anything about it?
No, I can't.
Wide.
Yeah, I'm going to
There's something about that.
court.
Y'all might not know, but she got a little innocent walk right there. Oh, she got that innocent little girl
Can't.
walk.
I'm going to court.
Look at her. Baby, you better walk with your head down. Don't say nothing. You do not talk. You as a white woman, you do not talk. You let the man speak. Go ahead. Know your positions out here in these doggone streets. But hell, I got to be more careful. Ruby, now where the hell was Ruby at? Damn, Ruby. I know your family, man. And some bitch. Listen, Ruby 82. Ruby 82. 82 and Easter finna come up and shit. And it look like you go to church. It look like you probably got some grandkids or something like that right there, man. And can't nobody watch them grandbabies no more. Hey, watch it. If they done hit all them people for millions of dollars, them grandbabies was probably getting a lot of love out here. They probably been buying cars and outfits and Easter fits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Christmas just, I know they were stunning on criminal. I know they were stunning on criminal. Grandma, Nana. Go ask your grandma. Grandma. What you need, baby? What you need? Damn, what happened to all the big mamas, man? See, and y'all wouldn't be knowing about like the big mamas, like if you young and stuff like that, cause y'all big mamas like 37. So, but it's a shame, now, ladies. Why y'all living like this? When y'all already be having these good positions, like I'm not understanding. But don't worry, we got another one. I promise you, we have another one. And now I done started dragging. It's something about when I done been on here for like an hour, which I don't understand because I done cleaned my system like I was told to. Cleaned my system and I'm still having a problem. You say, did Ruby get a BBL? Oh, did Ruby get a BBL? Damn it. They ain't show Ruby. And I'm sad that they should have showed Ruby to see what she was working with. You know what I'm saying? Because look, we can't compartmentalize. These is the Cougars that I'm talking about who can't have children. They bring the whole, now these is ones who bring the whole table. You get to live lavishly and luxury and you can't have children. Dog, do y'all understand by dealing with our Cougars who is in these positions? You don't, well, hell, y'all is passing around like STDs, especially like in them group homes and retirement. Y'all got to stop that shit. But listen. Technically, we don't wear condoms for STDs. Technically, we don't. We wear STD for children. We don't want them damn kids. Hell no, you keep your children. But when you got you a cougar, you don't need my need no more. Unless the cougar's got a whole bunch of Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? Unless she out here fang dangling. You know, but if she's keeping, if she's being wise and she's dealing with you out of grace, you know what I'm saying? If she take hold of her Bible, if she strong in the word, you know what I'm saying? You might not have a chance. She probably got so many Thundercats. I'm just trying to tell you something. Move right along. Be strong. Be a man. We got a job to do. We got some news to talk about. Here we go. No matter how old, I just talked about, I think she was 22 or 23 yesterday when we talked about the daycare worker who had done gave y'all babies laxatives. So I would have whooped her. I promise. A 23-year-old had done gave y'all children laxatives and stuff, and they were pooping and running through too many damn diapers. And y'all know that we be checking we can't afford diapers and stuff like that right there. But anyway, that was a 23-year-old something. We now have a 79-year-old daycare worker who has been sentenced for child abuse. 79.
This morning, a 79-year-old woman pleaded guilty to 19 counts of cruelty to children. Sharetta Hull used to be a daycare worker at a Stone Mountain facility, and now...
Why no good as hell? That ain't her. That's 79
counts of cruelty to children. Sharetta Hull used to be a daycare worker at a Stone Mountain facility, and now she will spend at least 20 years in prison if she lives that long.
20 years.
Tara Jabor.
Players say, and now she'll spend 20 years in prison if she lived that long. Shout out to Player. Go ahead.
Just live now with more on the story. Tara?
Well, Russ, during the sentencing, the state showed videos of Hull abusing children at a daycare in June of 2022. Her charges are related to 8 victims, the youngest just 6 months old. But the state believes that there are more victims, and we want to warn you, some of the video in this story may be difficult to watch.
Sharetta Hull will likely spend the rest of her life in prison after pleading guilty to 19 counts of cruelty to children.
That's her. This is her. This what 79 look like.
Sharetta.
See, now Sharetta done had like a harder life than Ruby, because Ruby 82. Ruby out here shining, glowing like she pregnant. Ruby might be pregnant. Go ahead.
Sharetta Hull will likely spend the rest of her life in prison after pleading guilty to 19 counts of cruelty to children.
How do you plead to the charges? Guilty or not guilty? Are you in fact guilty?
Yes.
The state showed a series of surveillance video from inside Apple Tree Learning Center and Academy in June of 2022. The prosecutor says Hull's actions weren't a single lack of judgment or isolated event.
Y'all done shot the baby off having her real? That's all hers, believe in me.
Rather a repeated pattern of behavior.
I referred to this daycare before
Beat the hell out of her,
in previous hearings as a house of horrors, and that's exactly what it was, and I stand by that.
Take a look at some of the video shown in court. The prosecutor says she worries.
Listen, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with her? She's 79, so she teach different.
I stand by that.
Take a look at some of the video shown in court.
Sit your head up. Sit your head up when you ready to
The prosecutor says she worries about the future of the children that Miss Hull abused.
These children, Judge, are going to carry this emotional, psychological, and physical impact forward into adolescence, into adulthood.
We also heard from the parents of victims. One woman says Hull caused her son to have a concussion, and now their lives are not the same.
My child now has his own delays. He's not potty trained, and he's on an IEP before even going to pre-K. I cannot work full-time because I can't trust
on the IEP before pre-K.
daycares with my child that now has special needs.
Throughout the sentence, Hull was very quiet. Her defense
I cannot work full-time because I can't trust daycares with my child that now has special needs.
Oh, she can't work full-time because now she can't trust the daycares, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all, you wouldn't have to trust the daycare if y'all plan to have children and stay with the damn man. You wouldn't have to you wouldn't have to take chances with daycares. You really wouldn't. That's what a whole bunch of other groups and races and people be out here doing when they plan for children.
Throughout the sentence, Hull was very quiet. Her defense argued for a different sentence because of her age, health, and no prior criminal history.
They saw the videos just now. They're here today. They support her still. Her family supports her still.
But ultimately, Judge Jackson handed Hull her fate.
Ms. Hull, I'm going to sentence you to 30 years to serve 20.
Did a sister do a sister like that? They said that they was trying to get lower sentences because, you know what I'm saying, she's 79, you know what I'm saying, and she shouldn't be trying to do all that time.
They support her still. Her family supports her still.
But ultimately, Judge Jackson handed Hull her fate.
Ms. Hull, I'm going to sentence you to 30 years to serve 20.
To 30 years to serve 20?
And two other people from the daycare pleaded
She didn't kill nobody.
Guilty in August of 2024 to charges of cruelty to children. The director of the daycare also pled guilty to failure to report child abuse. At the live desk, Tara Jabor, Fox 5 News.
You trust those people to take care of your children. It's just
trust those people. Who is those people? Is he being racist? Hold on, wait. Hold on, dog. We got to see the judge. Girl. You is mad at her. Hold on. Letitia Deer. Her middle name is Deer? That's what's up. Letitia Deer Jackson. Letitia Deer Jackson. Judge Letitia Deer. I think I had them pull her up before. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, she got a nice smile on her. That's what's up. And how old is she? I want to know how old little mama is out here. Well, our sister judge. Our sister judge just want to know how old our sister is. Let me go with age. Oh, whoa, she got a husband? You say she married? I don't know. Yada. She do got a husband. She's taken, hell, ladies and gentlemen. She's taken. Let's see how old she look. Probably like 42 or something. 38 or something. She's Spirit. She first. I'm trying to dive deeper. You know, they put me in AI mode. You try to dive deeper a little bit. I can't dive deep. They're not giving me her age. They're not giving me her age. Do anybody know her? Do anybody know her? Because I can't find her age. But I don't. She stepped down on the sister. That's what's up. So listen. So in my mind, this is the courtroom. This is the courtroom that all teachers, all female teachers who was having sexual encounters with their students, they need to go inside of her courtroom. She need to go inside. Damn it, they need to go inside of her courtroom because it seems like she care about the children. She care about the children. Bitch, I don't give a damn that you old. That you 79. Bitch, you supposed to know better. How would you like it if somebody did your great-great-grands like that right there? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how y'all be talking. I didn't dog the street, but got to be more careful. Y'all ain't failing, dog. Y'all ladies. And it's y'all older babies. Listen. Damn it. Tonka. No. Tijuana, she was 55. Well, they say that she between 54 and 55. No. They said between 53 and 55. They didn't give like a definite online. You say that the judge is 33. You say that she's about 35. I don't, because she look young. She look really, really young. I don't know why we can't find her. A matter of fact, let me be able to put up on the screen. She took a nice picture over here though. What did I say? Letitia. Wait, hold on. Letitia Dear Jackson. They done put up Lolita. I ain't say that. Letitia Dear Jackson. Okay, right there, Letitia Dear, and then I clicked on the first one. I put that baby up on the screen. That's all right though. Division 7. Division 7. She probably graduated cum laude or whatever they call that stuff right there. She probably like an AKA. She might be an AKA. She might be a seaweed or something like that right there. Ski-wee. Hold on. I ain't finding no age though. No, I can't find her age. That's what's up. I'ma give her, damn it. And I think when I said 40, 42, I went too much. She could be like 35 or something like that right now. Maybe, sort of. But that's what's up. She wasn't holding back on nothing. You said that she was born in 83? The baby was born in 83. 83, so damn it, 83. You finna make me do math. Okay, that she 42. Hell, I said that she was 42 first then. Yeah, because born in 83, she 42. I said 42, didn't it? She was born August the 4th. August the 4th, 1983. That baby 42. And she married. That's what's up. That's what's up. Do your doggone job, sister. We need more. We need more out here that's doing their doggone job and don't care nothing about who you is and all that. You say she favors Tiffany Henry. Oh, yeah. And what's been up with Tip? I gotta look Tip up. Say she's 21 years old. Gotta be more careful. You say why female judges in the South take pictures with pearls? I think that she took the pictures with pearl, but I think she is sorority. I think she's sorority because it reminds me of KK with the pearls and the something thing. The pearls and the chucks. Remember they did like the pearls and the chucks, and she was like sweet, ski wee, all that fly stuff right there. I think that was like a part of that right there. So that's probably why they take it in pearls. Listen, players, if y'all gonna be fandangling with your students, now y'all got to learn a little better than what y'all be out here doing. I truly, not listen, I know that a lot of y'all be like, the adults shouldn't be having sexual relations with the kids because they know more than the kids. That's basically what we be saying, because Because you've been on Earth longer, you shouldn't deal with the people who have been on Earth less, because you know more than the people who've been on Earth less. And I'm here to say not all people who done been on Earth longer know more than the people who done been on Earth less. But in general, yes, that's what they be saying. They've been on Earth less. But see, look. It's crazy how you all can have this social media thing and be just stupid and unaware and uninformed. You cannot tell me by you having social media and you is a map that you have not seen other maps get caught. You cannot get me to believe that y'all have no idea the other maps have got caught. That's how we know that they maps. Because they got caught. And then we see how they done got caught. But y'all will continue to do it. Y'all just do it. Be like, man, it ain't gonna happen to me. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. Man, this shit just happened, and damn it, I lost my way. Damn it, I need Jesus again. I'm asking for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, listen, we got a school employee. An educator, I guess. An educator has been arrested after a teen says that she deleted messages to hide the relationship. Not a sexual encounter, but a relationship. She done told them people that she deleted messages. Here we go.
Telling us that a relationship that began as part of a student program crossed the line and turned into something far more disturbing.
A job coach in West Palm Beach is accused of engaging in a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old student during the last school year. Tonight, there are also questions about where he was working at the time and whom he may have had access to.
So they said last school year or year or something like that with a 17-year-old student. So you telling me that this year, like she 18? I'm just saying, like, if it was last year and she was 17 and it was last year, so I'm assuming that this year she 18.
12 News reporter Katie Benty joining us live tonight outside of Believers Academy in West Palm Beach with the details. Katie.
Believers Academy. Beautiful name.
Well, Jim, Liz, this arrest report names a job coach accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a 17-year-old student. But what it doesn't tell you is what school it happened at. Now, online, the suspect's name is listed on Believers Academy's website, which is a charter school for students with disabilities. And we're still working to confirm whether this is where that alleged abuse actually happened. 42-year-old Jeffrey Floridor of Port St. Lucie bonded out of the Palm Beach County Jail the day after his arrest, charged with offenses against students by authority figures. West Palm Beach police say the alleged victim was 17 years old at the time, and that Floridor was working as her job coach during the last school year.
They call it offensive against, with an authoritative figure. They didn't say essayed or they didn't say grape.
Victim was 17 years old with offenses against students by authority figures.
Offenses against students by an authoritative figure. Yes, and this is Florida, and the age of consent is 18 out here in these streets. But for him to have that type of charge and not have like a statutory, he didn't even have like the statutory charge. I don't know.
West Palm Beach police say the alleged victim was 17 years old at the time, and that Floridor was working as her job coach during the last school year.
Is a 17-year-old really a victim? I know lawfully it is, but dude, like, is that how y'all feel? I don't know. Okay.
Role meant to help students succeed, police say instead it turned into a romantic and sexual relationship. We asked forensic psychologist Dr. Michael Brannon why authority figures so often appear in cases like this.
We always gotta ask somebody with a damn degree why certain things happen. Let me explain why certain things happen from a person without one of these degrees. You is attracted to who you is attracted to. See how simple that is? It don't get no basic-er than that.
Why authority figures so often appear in cases like this.
People who are interested in sexually offending against juveniles, whether it be children or teenagers, oftentimes gravitate towards certain jobs or professions where they have easy access to children.
According to the arrest affidavit, the relationship escalated from a kiss to sexual contact and requests for explicit photos. Police say Floridor also asked the student to delete messages to keep anyone from finding out.
Now, do y'all even understand that a lot of people will jump down his throat, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of people in different comment sections and shit like, oh man, he tried to hide it and he asked her to delete it. Well, ain't you supposed? Why wouldn't you tell a bitch to delete evidence? Why wouldn't you do that? I would think that it'll be something wrong with you if you don't tell a bitch to delete the evidence.
People who have been abused sometimes are just embarrassed by what's happened to them, or they may be concerned about retaliation against them if they disclose any information because they've either been directly told that by the offender.
The arrest affidavit redacts the name of the school. However, an online search shows Floridor currently listed on the website of Believers Academy in West Palm Beach.
He's a vocational instructor, so he get people jobs and stuff like that right now?
A charter school serving students with disabilities.
Those kids are the...
He's at a school who serves disability students to help get them jobs and job placements and all that fly stuff right now. You had a relationship. Now, listen, man, each his own, man. If you like them fast, you like them slow. Do it.
Currently listed on the website of Believers Academy in West Palm Beach, a charter school serving students with disabilities.
So you got you one with disabilities. Ain't nothing wrong with that right there. Well, yes, there's something wrong with it because you're underage. I'm saying with a person with disabilities, there's nothing wrong with getting you a person with disabilities, but not a minor. I ain't all right. I ain't saying okay with like the minor. I don't care what you do, but I'm trying to keep y'all out of jail.
Those kids are the ones who are the most vulnerable to abuse.
He was probably gonna marry her. Yeah. See, we be destroying relationships too early.
Recorded statement to police, Floridor denied a sexual relationship, but admitted he did not report the contact and continued interacting with the students as a job coach.
And that's what he should have did. Denied sexual contact. You can't prove it unless she's pregnant. Listen, boy, if she ain't prove it, we ain't never hunched. I ain't never seen her look monkey. Nope. Ever. I ain't never seen that she don't shave it all the way down like that. Nope. Nope. And no, she don't have a birthmark on the left side of her pelvis. It's on the right side. I ain't never seen her though. Got it.
Now again.
Do y'all see how when the camera came back on her, she had the poop mouth? Shout out to our sister. Go ahead. Watch it. Look, like, come on now. He knew what he was doing. He knew.
Now again, we're still working to confirm whether Floridor was working here at Believers Academy at the time of this alleged incident. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Katie Benty.
That's what's up, Katie Benty. What it do? Hey, man, y'all still getting caught. And I think that's sad, like in 2026. Y'all still getting caught. Y'all got to find like a better way. Well, I know like in society, we would not want them to find like a better way because if they find a better way, then they wouldn't get caught. I think like the ones who should get caught is the ones who is forcing something. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the little force thing. And why y'all don't be wanting people who want you? We want to force and take stuff. But to each his own. Some people like it to be taken. I have no idea. But yeah. Y'all got to do better or just keep doing worse. Either which way. Something gonna happen. Now, y'all, just think about this right here. Think about all of the teachers who is having relationships with their students right now that we have no idea about. Full-fledged or full relationships and been in relationship for a good little minute. They just ain't made it to the news. And y'all know what's crazy? They will not break those relationships. They watch their social media and they watch the news and they will not say, dog, I got to stop before I mess around and get caught, dog. Damn, I got to stop before I mess around and get caught. But damn, she make me feel so good. Damn, he make me feel so good. He better than my husband and he only in the 7th grade. He understands me. He's in the 6th grade. He understands my feelings. He listens to me. He comforts me when I need to be comforted. He understands a woman. I'll tell you what, it is a time with you people on the planet. Shout out to this planet though, man, because in my mind, and I'm gonna be like the first to say it. I'm gonna be like the first to say it, and then the government is gonna let y'all know. For this planet right here, this is a hell of a planet because there's other planets out here. You know what I'm saying? With people on and stuff, and they waiting to meet us. Damn it, they really want to meet us. You know what I'm saying? So let me just go on to say it. So when the government come out and tell y'all like at the end of this year or something like that right there, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all be like, Willie, how you know that? How you know them people? No, remember y'all Willie had them shit there and there? Yeah. Cause I be thinking ahead. We ain't the only people around here. And I think like when we be dreaming that we is in like our other life. We might got 2 lives. We woke right now in this one, but when we go to sleep and we dream, I think that we in like our other place, like our other little, yeah. I ain't even gonna finish the sentence, but you understand what I'm saying though. That's what's up. He said the best relationships are private. Listen. Have y'all ever had a relationship that you had to sneak? A sneaking at? Yeah, private. A sneaky private relationship? Man, shoot. Boy, I done been there. I shouldn't have been doing. Ooh, Jesus. I had so much fun. I think because like you living on the edge. I think that we be like just living on the edge or something like that right now. It's real excitement. It's like that first time that you got you some good dope, like not just regular dope. Like you got that shit, like, damn, that shit, that's some fire. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. But where y'all get that from? Where y'all get this shit from right here? You know what I'm saying? Man, the excitement, the ecstasy. Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. Anyway, we missing 6 people. 6 people out here missing. They call it the missing 6. I've spoke about this family some years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Us in the media, we have a new lead. We're talking about the missing 6. They call the family a cult family. So we got some new stuff, some new things going on to tell to the public. We should just go on and share it with you then. Here we go.
Sometimes called the missing 6, beginning with 28-year-old Michaela Wickerson, who vanished, with her daughter, now 5-year-old Malaya Wickerson. Their friend, 27-year-old Michaela Thompson. Then there is 30-year-old Jeriel German and her daughter, who would be 5 years old now, Ashton Mitchell, missing together with 32-year-old Naaman Williams. All of them believed to be connected to an online cult called the University of Cosmic Intelligence.
There's no footprint whatsoever.
No current digital footprint.
There's no financial footprint whatsoever.
Do y'all understand that that's really off grid? I want y'all to just think about this right here. They're saying that they're missing because they're not on the internet and they're not in any system. Do y'all understand that that's a problem if we not in the system, that's a problem? Do y'all understand that you can't be tracked? If you're not in the system financially, spiritually, whatever lead, if you're not in the system, you is a problem.
Berkeley Police Major Steve Runge says he has obtained a personal record number of search warrants for this case.
So we're trying to find any lead, common places they went, rental cars, phone records out of state, out of the country, try to find any ties to give us a lead as to where they are.
The missing 6 were last known to be living in a rental home here on Graham Lane, where neighbors reported some of them hung out on their roof.
Remember them?
Really off.
Some of them, they hung out on the roof naked, chanting and all that fly stuff right there. You say they aliens, they off Earth.
The grid kind of stuff, you know, how to...
Hold on. He did say off the grid.
Really off the grid kind of stuff, you know, how to prepare for doomsday. A lot of the end of the world is coming. And they had a very solid belief that we're not from here. We're not from this planet.
They were last seen nearby at a fluorescent motel on Dunn near Graham Road before they vanished.
We recovered a diary from one of the people that went missing, and the writings in that diary are something you would see with brainwashing, just repetitive. I am a god. I am a god. I am a god.
I just want them home, and I hope that they're safe.
I am a god. I am a god. There's been people that's on the internet is trying to explain to especially darker hue folks that you is God. You is a God, or you is God out here, and the Bible is metaphoric and all that fly stuff right there. So maybe they is under some of that type of language speaking and stuff. Go ahead. Or thought process. Go ahead.
Bishop Morgan's granddaughter, Malaya, is among those missing, with her daughter, Michaela, who she said has common struggles that were taken advantage of.
Ooh, look at Malaya. Malaya was out here in these streets, and then she like, I'm a god, I'm a god, I'm a god, and on the roof naked and shit. Go ahead.
When you start seeing the signs of mental illness, take it seriously. This situation has brought awareness not only to my family, so I just want to get the word out there.
There is new hope.
This latest TikTok lead is very promising.
Someone may have spotted Michaela.
Was it actually our missing person? Or is this some copycat just using her picture?
Berkeley Police Detective Sergeant George Irvin is working to serve
So he's saying that somebody had them post a picture? Is that what they're saying? And that's how they feeling like this is like a new lead or something?
With a warrant to locate the account holder. A slow court process.
I know that it seems like some stuff you'd see fresh out of a movie in Hollywood. But this is real life. These people are missing.
I really hope we find them. I've promised the families that we will not give up, and we haven't given up.
If you have any information about the missing six, call the Berkeley Police Department at the number on your screen, 314-524.
What if they don't want to be found, though? This sister say we got to worry about mental illness. Now, a lot of us, we would look at these folk as being mentally ill because they was on roofs and stuff and naked. And if I was a neighbor and like they was up there naked, the adult females, and I would have been like happy or something like that. But I'm like, look at them bitches. I look at them hoes. I said, what is they doing? And just staring. What the hell is they up there doing all the time while I'm out here drinking sweet tea on the porch ready to tell on somebody? You know what I'm saying? But what if there's nothing wrong with them? What if they know something that we don't know? I think that the system, I think that law enforcement, they're eager to find these people because, again, when you have no digital footprint, you is invisible. We cannot keep up with you. We have no idea what you're doing. Do y'all understand that the internet we allow the system to follow us everywhere? They don't even have to like secretly invade our space. We bring them in our secret spaces. We bring them behind closed doors. The problem is that they can't use a lot of the things. They can't use the stuff that is behind closed doors to like to solve crimes and all of that stuff right there, because if they ever did, then people would know, oh, so this is what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? And we as a people, we should already think that that's what they're doing. Even if they're not doing it, I believe that they is doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. What if they just don't want to be bothered? What if they on that other planet or another planet like I was trying to tell y'all about? Huh? What if that's what it is? Think about that right there. But we would call it mental illnesses because we're not used to the things that they talking and chanting and all that fly stuff right there. Listen, watch this. If they were speaking Holy Bible, if they were speaking the KJV, while also being on the roof naked and all that fly stuff and in the yard and having their feet in the soul and praising, I am God, and they holding that Bible and they talk about Jesus and shit, when nobody call or say that they have a mental illness. If they were saying Allah and or Jesus, we would never say a mental illness. But because whatever they was out here chanting and worshiping, if they is worshiping, we don't understand. Now it's a mental illness. Huh? This stuff crazy out here. You say they're in the fifth dimension. Listen. I think the people who be thinking this stuff through, I think that we gonna go to like a different place when we die. I think we're gonna go to like a different place to be like, you figured it out, dog. Come on in, dog. The rest of the motherfuckers, they ain't coming, cause they're stupid. It's like they didn't open their third eye, y'all. Them open your third eye. You know how we be out here talking. Just saying something. What time it is? It's 36. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna say that right there for tomorrow, man, cause that is something. Shout out to all my coffee drinkers. I still got to create me a coffee company. I keep forgetting. Got to get me some coffee. How many of y'all drink coffee? And how many of y'all like coffee? Or do y'all drink coffee and y'all love creamer? I don't think that a whole bunch of people love coffee. I like coffee. I just thought about it like a few months ago. I don't think I love coffee. I like the mixture, so I kind of like creamer then. It's that cow milk. Drink cow milk, cow puss. We out here on that puss. Shout out to all y'all who is on that puss. Yeah. It's pus in your milk. It's pus in your milk. You said that you drank tea. You say only in the winter. That's what's up. Worshiping the other god. Yeah. You say the older gods. Some people gonna think you're crazy. You say my coffee be loaded with cream and sugar. That's what's up. Say occasionally. You say tea or wine. Got it. Bam. You say I like sugar and cream. Say cappuccino and coffee. That's what I'm talking about. You say yada yada yada. You have to start back over. You lie. You live a sinful life. Now listen. Now, what if we had to start back over because our life been like sinful and stuff like that? I don't think that we should ever die then. I think, listen. I think that nobody should die if we have to come back and live our life over again because we were living sinful in the previous life. I just wish that we could just live the way that we want to live and not being forced. A lot of people may say, well, Willie, you're not being forced to be a Christian and all that stuff. You're not being forced to be a Muslim. Well, technically you is. Because you've already been mentally, you've already been trained. But anyway. You say your coffee beans is bitter in order to disguise the bitter taste. For me, I love coffee with cream and sugar. That's what's up. Well, we got a coffee shop. That's out here. And in my mind, people say that Starbucks is like the best coffee spot. And I know we got some baristas, but a lot of baristas, like, they really don't have like the big names that a lot of people know. But we got a coffee shop. A lot of people know coffee shops. We got it. Starbucks is, all right, cool, cute. I say that this coffee shop that I'm about to talk about is the best coffee shop. I think it's better than Starbucks also. And I've never been to this coffee shop, but I'm going to say that this coffee shop is better than Starbucks. We have a coffee shop that's under fire. Here we go.
Front for something a bit steamier.
Back it up.
A coffee shop or a front for something a bit steamier? Garden Grove residents say a business licensed as a cafe has been masquerading as a strip club. Our undercover cameras captured adult-style activity just steps from a high school. Fox 11 Gina Silva with our exclusive.
It's the best coffee shop ever. In broad day.
Inside DD Cafe in Garden Grove, the women are serving so much more than just coffee.
Okay. How are you?
Our Fox 11 undercover
Babies in there in bathing suits.
investigative team captured women wearing little to no clothing, giving lap dances to paying customers, and offering private sessions for an additional fee.
I need to hear 80 for what?
80 for nude. The place doesn't serve
80 for nude.
alcohol, but for a small fee, customers can bring their own.
No bar?
You can bring in your own alcohol. They'll charge $30 for a bottle.
BYOB, okay.
City records show DD Cafe is licensed only as a coffee shop. Yet on their social media account, they've never hidden what they're really selling.
It's not even a coffee shop, it's a strip club. It's a strip club with no rules, all kinds of things going on there.
Mitchell Mora, a Garden Grove resident and independent producer, says what's troubling to him is how close DD Cafe is to La Quinta High School, within walking distance of the campus. Under the Garden Grove Municipal Code, adult entertainment businesses are prohibited within 1,000 feet of any school facility.
The coffee shop's been around for a long time, and there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, about these coffee shops in Little Saigon, in the Garden Grove area.
Little Saigon, he say take here and a Frappuccino.
But when you're doing it right next door to a high school with there's children involved, that changes the perspective, in my opinion.
When we went to speak with the owner,
Can we stop being soft? When you doing it right, when you have a strip club right next to a school, right next to where our children go to school, boy, stop. Now, I do understand that there's a law that they're supposed to be 1,000 feet away, which is still stupid, but we have to have some type of structure. I get that part. But let's not act like because they in there shaking ass and taking stuff off and getting paid for it, that's going to interrupt the education system. This has no effect on the education. The only thing that this got on the education system is a lot of them girls from high school, that's going to be their next job. Or that's going to be their job when they graduate school. But that's when they graduate school. And the D Cafe, it don't say strip club. It say cafe, coffee. Bitch, we drink. It's a coffee shop. Don't tell the children that it's a strip club. How's the children supposed to know that that's strip club?
Gone in the Garden Grove area. But when you're doing it right next door to a high school with there's children involved.
There's children involved right next door to a high school. So let me get this straight. So watch this. Do y'all understand that? And shout out to parents. Shout out to parents who invite strangers into their homes and have sex with them while their children is in the next room. Did y'all just hear me though? We have a problem that the coffee shop / strip club is real close to the children and their education. But we invite strangers in our homes with our children and fandangle with while they in the next room walking around, going to the bathroom, listening to us. You know, they're in the kitchen cooking down. Every time I come in the kitchen, Dad smashing something. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna talk about this stupid. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. He say, remember what a lotto was? Damn it, idiocracy. I can't even much think of the word, but I'm gonna think about it.
That changes the perspective, in my opinion.
when we went to speak with the owner, this woman told us she was in charge and the owner was not available.
Can you answer what type of business is this? There's no comment. You guys can be here.
So who comes in here for $20 coffee?
Lily Frey, a Garden Grove resident, says DD Cafe and so many like it are an open secret in the city.
Actually, this is not the first one or the last one. If you go on this whole street, you probably find 10 of them.
Again, under its current permit, DD Cafe is allowed to operate only as a coffee shop, not a strip joint. So why is the city of Garden Grove allowing this business to have adult-style entertainment?
Everyone knows about it, except no one's doing nothing about it.
I'm still trying to figure out that doggone word. Idiocracy. Hold on. I got a couple sound on. Wait.
To have adult
Hold on.
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. Damn it. I'm sitting there like, I know the word. So let me read that there again. Let me, y'all got me out here looking stupid. He say, remember what a latte was in Idiocracy. Oh, okay. Then shout out to Big Moochie for the $1.99 super chat. He say, are the strippers in the cafe during school hours? Yeah. Yeah.
Mora says he complained to the city multiple times over the past year, but says his concerns were ignored. We were also ignored. We sent emails to the city of Garden Grove on Tuesday, February 3rd, and again on Thursday, February 5th, describing the undercover footage we had obtained, but received no reply. Later, on Thursday night, the Garden Grove Police Department announced 17 people at DD Cafe had been arrested. Residents say this kind of enforcement needs to go further.
The city should crack down on all of them.
Shut up.
In addition to the arrest, the city of Garden Grove red tagged the business, effectively closing it down. When we asked what the red tag means, we were told it could be for a variety of reasons, including safety or code violations. Police have not said what the 17 people were arrested for, and it's unclear whether any charges have been filed. Now, we requested more information, and of course, as soon as we get that, Phil, we'll be able to update the story.
I mean, why are they being so tight-lipped about this thing? You'd think if they were doing something for the community, they would want to talk about it.
Absolutely. We sent the emails, and we were expecting some sort of response. I sent it to several different departments within the city.
And then there's the city council people.
We got nothing.
Mayor.
Nothing.
All right.
So
I'm sure.
Of course, they got nothing. In my mind, I think that people who is high up is attending or is drinking these $20 coffees. Now, see, I can't stand you little haters. I can't stand, hate old. Her neck look funny.
Or the last one, if you go on this.
Like it, are an open secret in the city.
Actually, this is not the
Oh,
first
she jealous. Listen, I can guarantee that her man done been up at that coffee shop.
one or the last one. If you go on this whole street, you probably find 10 of them.
Again, under its current permit, DD Cafe is allowed to operate only as a coffee shop, not a strip joint. So why is the city of Garden Grove allowing this business to have a...
Oh, that people out there hating. All right, y'all, it's not right. So they're supposed to have the right permits, and they cannot operate in the manner that they're operating in because we want to follow the law. We want to follow the law. We don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? You say that is California. Facts. That is California. You say, where's your pants? Why is your pants off already? For real though. But listen. When I tell y'all, when they legalize this thing, when they legalize, I can pay a little bit to get a little bit. Do y'all understand that y'all females are gonna be damn near useless? Listen, and or more players is gonna keep their relationships now, and y'all go to acting phony with that monkey. Not a problem. Go ahead on and have me some coffee today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go over here and have me some coffee. Yeah, boy. Let me control alt delete, cause for some reason my thing moving kind of slow right now. What is we doing? And there's no way that I can fix it without turning this thing off, and I don't want to turn it off because we about done. Anyway, I saw some, and it's been posted. It keep being posted out here in these streets. Let me go to Facebook real quick. Go to my Facebook, see what we're working with. Am I logged in? I'm logged in. Got that. I'm gonna show y'all a little something. I've been seeing this little post. I have been seeing this post, and it has been like making me kind of angry. It's been making me angry. It's been saying a little something, and I don't like it. Let me close that. Got that right there. Do that right there. Let me stroll it. Make sure I'm able to see it right. With all the little counts. I got everything together. We looking good. Hold on. Let me grab it. Y'all do know that we just had a little Super Bowl, right? We just had a little Super Bowl. All right. Point something out because they're trying to point something out. And they're trying to be slick. They really trying to be slick right now. And I don't like it, and I'm not going to stand for it. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. Y'all see what I had done posted right on? Let me even record. Let me grab a record of this right here. Do y'all see what I'm posting right now? All right. So now everybody see that right there. We just had the Super Bowl and the fella to all the way over is Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny performed at the 2026 Super Bowl 60. Got that right there. Now they're saying that he had 200 million viewers. Like a few days ago, like a day ago, I think it was like 150 some million viewers. But all right, it's 200 million. Kendrick had 133.5 million viewers. Mike had 133.4 million viewers. They have been saying that Bad Bunny has the most views. Technically, they're right. But they're saying it in a way that he has beat Michael Jackson. I want y'all to think about it. He had 200 million views with regular television and the internet. Michael Jackson has 134.4 million views, just television. Now think about who would have had the most views. He said Michael Jackson hasn't performed in years. Imagine if he performed today, 600 million. Hell, let's just even think back when Mike did it. Mike had the internet. Just think if he had the internet. Do y'all understand how people, we've watched videos of people, women passing out, hell, men passing out, falling out, fainting overseas. Bucharest and shit. I didn't even know that there was a place called Bucharest. But in the overseas market, oh my God, they love Michael. Now imagine if they could have watched Michael Jackson at a halftime show on the internet. Yeah, totally different. So for all of the people who believe that Bad Bunny outviewed Mike, again, technically, by the numbers, yes. But with all of the ways to watch Bad Bunny and watch Super Bowl 60, all of the ways equaled up to 200. Mike had one way to get viewed on the Super Bowl at a halftime. Huh? Just saying. Y'all think it through. Moving right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. Huh? I had to say something. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it just being out here. You gonna talk down on Mike like that? Y'all got me messed up. Yeah. Remember? Mike stood in that. Let me put that back on the screen. Mike stood in this stance. In case y'all don't remember, Mike stood in this stance for so long, the crowd kept screaming so loud. The dude who supposed to drop the music, Mike had done told him just pay attention to something like that right there. I'm gonna let you know when we gonna start. The crowd didn't stop for so long, and then Mike dropped to him, and everything just went crazy after that right there. But boy, I don't give a damn if he would have hit 300 million. It still wouldn't have been more if Mike would have had what he had today. Just in my opinion. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 999 News on this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And I'm so sorry that my thing keep freezing and having me moving slow. And it's happening after I'm here for an hour. I do not understand. I don't know if it's the program that I'm using that needs to be updated, but they haven't sent me a new update. But maybe I just have to go like in the back end and check for an update. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. For real, for real. Thank y'all. Y'all please remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, except in the Greek channel. Thank y'all so much for being around here. We have 186 with the thumbs up. I really do appreciate y'all, man. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I hope that y'all can take something from this show and put it into your life or put it into somebody else's life. Tell somebody else to watch the Willie Williams Show sometime when they at work, when they down, when their spirits down. Tell them come on around here and watch play and get the word. Mm-hmm. You say the news will compare money from the 1600s to the present, but not viewers for back then until today. Why is that? Facts. They didn't even compare it right. And that's crazy to me. That is crazy. I wonder how many people Prince had. How many Super Bowl viewers did Prince have? Prince had 140 million. And this was in 2007. This was when YouTube first came out, right? When did YouTube start? YouTube started in 2005. It really wasn't even hitting like that. Facebook and them, they really wasn't hitting. We didn't have streaming like that. So even with Prince hitting, Prince hit 104. So hold on. So if they putting up 134 for Mike, let me ask my AI. How many viewers did Michael Jackson have at the Super Bowl? 133.4. That was in 93. Mike did his in 93. Oh, Jesus. Prince did his in 07 with 140. And damn it. And we didn't have streaming then either. So I still think that Mike would have even outdone Prince. I think Mike would have outdone Prince because of the overseas love that Mike have, but Prince did too. But damn it, it was kind of like it was nothing like Mike. But I don't know. I would have loved to saw the real numbers between Prince and Mike, but I think that Mike would have got it, and I could be wrong. Listen, man, I'm finna go on to get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with the player. I really, really do. Yeah, hell, I think I got everything out. Y'all subscribe. I'm still trying to work on it. Check out the world population as well in your spare time. Oh, all right. Yeah. Say Mike is that guy. Facts, boy. It's just something about Mike. 1993? Shh. All right. Okay. Listen, boy, y'all have a good... What the hell going on with my thing? Y'all have a good one. Like I always say, do that one thing. Stay alive.